A very good afternoon to you, our viewers, wherever you're watching us from the surface of the planet Earth. I want to welcome you to another edition of Birthday Greetings. Today we have Cordelia, who is the star of the London Slave film. I was very opportune to meet Cordelia about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 times occasion now. One, when the film London Slave was about to be premiere, I watched some of the making when the film was being recorded, and I find out that the film was very, very interesting. So today is Colette's birthday. We want to join the whole world in wishing her a very happy birthday. I'm going to introduce Cordelia, give her the chance to talk a little bit about herself, and then we surprise her a little bit, and then we ask her some dodgy questions that will put her off her feet completely. Because the question that you, our fans, will want to ask her if you meet her on a one-to-one level. Okay, Cordelia, welcome to the show. How are you today?
Thank you. Very well, very excited.
Okay,
Of course, I can see a smile. Happy, I'm celebrating another year. I thank God for that.
fantastic, fantastic. Thank God for that. Today is your birthday. They say in Africa you can ask a woman how old they are, but unfortunately we're not in Africa. We're in England, and you even call your film London Slave. So even if you don't tell us, your birthday is online anyway, so you can hide it. It's there. It's there. I can see it clear, 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 clear. You said queens are born in April,
In May,
in May. Does that make you a queen?
of course, I am a queen.
So
I'm in my palace.
do you live
So
in Buckingham Palace?
I live in my palace. So I'm a queen.
Thank you for that. Okay, will you please introduce yourself to our audience? They want to know about you. Yes, I know you, but they want to know you better. So could you please introduce yourself to our audience, please?
My name is Hello, viewers. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're excited having you. Yes, my name is Cordelia Emeh. The middle name shows where I come from. I'm from a place called Bayelsa in Nigeria. And where do I start from now?
Anywhere you like. You can start from some many months, many years ago. Maybe I think around June, July. Your father and your mother they met, and your mother got pregnant, and they have you.
Okay. Okay. Sometime late 60s. I think maybe just after the war, thereabouts. My father and my mother they met. And after the war, early 70s, they had me. And here I am, celebrating almost 50.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank God for His mercy. So, your family, growing up in your family, you grew up in the midst of your siblings,
I
schools, and things like that.
Yes, I was the first child. Come
Very
from
hard.
a large. Let me not
Very,
say
very
how many
hard.
we had, otherwise you're going to shout. But I'm the first daughter, and I have loads and loads of siblings. I grew up in Port Harcourt, and I spent most of my years in Port Harcourt, really, before coming to the UK. I came to the UK 12 years now, 12 years ago. So before then, I schooled in Port Harcourt, primary school, secondary school, and university. I graduated with an accounting degree. So I'm still practicing accountancy. But I've always had a passion for acting. So I started acting from secondary school, Holy Rosary Secondary School, Port Harcourt. as a teenager. And at some point, I wanted to pursue acting professionally. But of course, as a first daughter, everyone was being protective of me. My daughter cannot act, my sister cannot act, my niece cannot, no one supported me. Then I had even big opportunities because I went for auditions and I was given lead roles even in those days, soap operas. But because of where I come from, my background, no one encouraged me. So I dropped the idea, got married, and started having kids. But one thing with passion, once it's there, it's there. I've always nursed it as this is what I wanted to do. So when I moved into the UK, I got the opportunity. Of course, now nothing is holding me back. I've had all the children, no one is holding me. So it is now what I want to do. So the opportunity came up and I grabbed it with both hands. So since 2012, when I went for my first audition and I got the role, I've not looked back, trying to make Nollywood in the UK a successful one. And that is where my London Slave came out from. But before then as well, I've acted in several movies. Yeah, but my London Slave, I would say, is my first production as a producer, which was where I met you.
Okay, fantastic. Uh, it's not a story of when Harry met Sally. We're not talking about that story today. We're talking about you. It's all about you today. So thank you for that very, very brief analysis of what you've been doing, what you've done, how you get there. You said something, you said you grab it with both hands. And I've had someone saying they grab it with both hands and both legs. So what's the difference between the two?
I grabbed it actually with both hands and both legs.
And can I add another one? Someone once said to me, an opportunity came and I grabbed with both hands, both legs. And you know what, Mr. Thomas? I use my teeth to grab it as well so it doesn't drop.
Okay. For me, I jumped into it
Okay, that
with
was a
all
good
my
one.
body.
London Slave. Who wrote that movie?
London Slave was written by a very lovely lady by name Tony Moore.
Wow. You serious?
Serious.
Wow. That film blow everybody off their foot. They couldn't even sit down. It blew them out of their house, maybe even out of their country. Because I know some people, if they're in Nigeria today, they will say, "Oh, come and show the film to me. Let it blow me out of Nigeria, so I'm not here." Apart from, okay, thank you very much for that. So you've played some role in some international game, Blood Type, Captivity, 69, Housewife and Girlfriend, 1 and 2, and Apostle Do Good. That one catch my interest. So I'm gonna come back to that. Sister, Sister,
Okay.
Maid of Dockland, Silence Johnny, Love Triangle. That one, Love Zone, Love Triangle. Why do you like acting love? Something about love and love and love.
Because
Were you hot in Apostle Do Good as well? Were you hot in there?
I wasn't hot enough us to do good.
Okay, because I know in uh, in uh, in London Slave you were seriously hot.
I was seriously hot.
Yeah, it wasn't a
Serious.
life story. It wasn't a true life story, was it?
It was a true life story of various women that were put together by the writer, really.
Okay.
It's experiences of a lot of women, especially African women in diaspora. There were true life stories. The writer interviewed so many of them to put up that story together. So it was a true life story.
Okay, it was a really true life story. Toyin Moore. I happened to meet her very well sometimes last year, and actually, She had another film that came out. I think it was today or yesterday. Yesterday we were watching it yesterday.
Yes, the
Uh,
actor.
I'm not advertising for Femido, but I still have to say it because
Okay.
I make a little bit of money from that. They use our office, and the film, the way they edit it is very good. But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about London Slave and yourself. Okay, Love Zone. Were you hot in Love Zone?
Love Zone. No, my daughter was hot. I played. I was a mom in Love Zone, and my daughter was actually.
Really?
When you act in so many films, you get confused because I
Yeah,
know there's Love Zone, there's Love Triangle,
yeah.
but my daughter was hot. It was this kind of setting that where parents will arrange
The marriage.
for the marriage exactly. So,
So were
but
you the
when
one
it
that break
came
the law and arrange the marriage? Were you the one?
we were the ones,
No,
we the
we.
parents
No, no,
arranged the
no. We don't. I
marriage.
don't like the word we. Were you the? Are you the one that actually arranged the marriage? Because I'm gonna have to put you on the
I
spot
arranged
now.
trust, mothers. Yes, I arranged the marriage.
Hmm,
Unfortunately, the guy had his
messed up.
eyes somewhere else.
Okay. 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 Thank God it was a film. Otherwise, I will be telling the police about this now so that they can come and get me. What was the best present you received today for your birthday? I want to see how
The,
appreciative you are.
the best present I received today, I will start by saying, is family. I had my family
Also, gift of
together,
life. Yeah. Okay. That's
gift
all I
of
want to
life.
know. That's the one I want to know because I want to say maybe you get a gift from XYZ. Maybe a gift from Rhoda Wilson.
They are all lovely people. They've all
No,
given me more than
Rhoda
enough
Rhoda
gifts
Wilson anyway. 90% of the people in Nollywood UK are very nice
in
people.
Nollywood.
I'll say that
They are
because
very nice. Because
Rhoda has been
we live
writing so
as a
many things for
family
us.
here.
Wow, fantastic. Okay,
Yes.
for people for people that haven't watched London Slave, tell us a little bit about London. Oh, okay, 2 minutes. Summarize the whole film, London Slave. 2 minutes.
My London Slave, by the title, you will know that someone was enslaved. And in our African society, greater percentage of those that are being enslaved in relationships are women, which is what happened in my London Slave. A lady came to the UK, got her doctorate degree, became a doctor, hoping for greener pastures, better life, find love, and all that. And eventually she found love. And you can imagine she was excited. At least she's not going back to Nigeria, she's going to be in Europe, enjoy her love life with her partner. But unfortunately, what she expected was not what she got. She was turned into a slave. She was being abused physically, emotionally, and otherwise. And in the end, she found a way out. So, what I want everyone to look out for is to find out what way, how did she come out of that abusive marriage? And it was kind of opening eyes of our people, especially we Africans, that it's not all about, I want to send my child abroad, my daughter has to go abroad, or one abroad husband comes home and you feel that is all. There are so many things that happen here in diaspora that are not being talked about. We try to shield those things, we try to hide them. Even here, even from those that are from here, if you listen to the news, it's happening, even especially even within this period of lockdown. A lot has happened. So many people have lost their lives. It's both ways. Both men, both women are being abused. But I think majority are women. So we want to kind of, like I would say, open the eyes of our people in Africa that all that glitters over there is not good. Because some families will say, oh, my daughter went abroad 20 years ago, 15 years ago, she doesn't call, she doesn't send money. Oh, her father died, she didn't come. Her mother died, she didn't come. You don't know what she's going through. She's going through a lot. And the worst part is the victims, they don't speak out. That is the worst part. They remain in it and they die in it. Simply because of the way we have been raised, our culture is not helping us. We don't talk about these things. It's like taboos, you know. Why, wow, how can it be my daughter? No way, please remain there. And you will see mothers back home, they will be praying, especially the mothers. They'll be praying, don't worry, God will help him, God will change his heart. It's not true. So these are the things we're trying to bring up so that our people will see that these things are happening. So that when speak to your daughters, once they see the signs, they should find a way, shift, and resolve it from the outside. Let them not end up in such relationships. Their lives are too precious to go in there, all in the name of being somewhere or answering one something or the because some women will tell, when I leave, where will I go to? Then you're dying. You need to be alive for you to be able to tell the story. So that is a summary of my London slave.
Wow, wow. That was a good summary. It wasn't just a summary. Rhoda Wilson, I didn't even know she was watching. Very wonderful woman, very kind, very good at it. She sent some message. She says she wants to hear about housewife and girlfriend. They don't call it housewife these days now and girlfriend. They call it housewife and side chick. So we want to know about, or maybe we can have another one. Maybe we can have another film later on and call housewife and side chicks. Rhoda,
Side chick. Yeah.
can you
I'm
write?
ready. Rhoda, yes. Rhoda, bring it on.
Rhoda,
Let's
bring
do
it
it.
on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Rhoda, bring
Bring
it
it
on.
on, Rhoda. You are a powerful producer. Bring it
And the
on.
writer, yeah. Okay. So we're expecting that film to be out sometimes later this year, depending on how coronavirus is, or sometimes very early next year. It will be fun.
That
And I think the premiere will be packed. What do you think?
it will be packed. Housewives and side chicks. Everyone will want to know what's happening. I'll be the housewife.
Oh, wow. No, no, no. Be the side chick. It might be better. Side
No,
chick.
no, no. I'll be the housewife.
That's a good one. So, and the opportunity came, you grab with both hands, you jump into it, you grab it with both hands and both legs, or you grab it with both hands, both legs and your teeth. And what make you think you can survive, you can thrive in Nollywood?
Because I don't easily give up. And like I said, this is a dream I've had for, I would say, over 30 years. So for me to decide now to do it, it just shows that it's something I have not allowed. I've not allowed anything to discourage me. You know, when you have a dream or when you have a passion, when you believe in something, you don't let anything discourage you. So for me, having come this far, whatever the challenges are, of course, if you don't have challenges, how will you tell the success story when you become successful? So I am ready to take it to any length. God giving me the strength, the grace, the ability, and the resources.
Ability and good resources. What are the challenges you faced in life that you actually conquer in the industry?
What
What are the challenges that you face in the
the,
industry and you conquered?
the main challenge, okay, one of the challenges we face in this industry is financing because most of our projects here in the UK are self-funded. We fund our projects with loans, borrowing, it's savings, we sell whatever you have for you to be able to bring up these beautiful movies. So it's a big challenge that we have here, funding. And another one is marketing. Because if you find out, you see that most producers here in the UK that have done movies, most of those movies, I know like people will say, under their cupboard or in the cooler. We don't have good marketing channels. So those are the two main challenges I would say we're facing.
The good thing is that the challenges are not that difficult for you. You're an accountant, so you won't find much problem getting the funds. You do know how to write a proposal very well. Cordelia, thank you for coming. I want to ask, I want to dabble in some of your film, and this is a. I hope you pass this one. Uh, which one should I take? Let's take Love Triangle. What was your role in that one? Waka pass?
Love Triangle. I was a lawyer.
Okay, so you're not in
So
Waka pass
at
then.
the triangle was I wasn't part of the triangle.
Okay. Oh, you're not part of the triangle, yeah. So, but you are the lawyer. Well, they drag you into it because you have to explain what someone was going through, and you look like a lawyer in reality.
Because I'm in the corporate world as an accountant, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing there.
So
So, which court did you use for the love triangle?
we didn't use a court.
You didn't
My
get to the court.
clients met me outside. They met me outside. They were
Yeah.
always meeting me outside to talk
Okay.
about.
Okay. Do you still remember the film to summarize it for us so that don't give out too much? Summarize in a way that everybody will want to go back and watch it.
Oh dear, it's a bit hard.
Okay, let's leave that one. That's question number one. You probably get F9 in that one. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Tears of the Riches. Remember that one?
Yes.
Can you summarize it?
Eh,
Maybe
yes.
don't summarize it because of the name to say, well, the rich people they're never contented because they still want peace and they don't have peace. Don't do that. Tell us the film itself.
It's about, well, by the title, it's telling us that the rich also cry. Because poor people, when they see rich people, they think, it's all rosy for them. But it's not always the case. Most of the families that were in, like, I'll use one of the families, they were not happy. The woman was always, the man was always doing things to make the lady cry. I wouldn't be able to say how much because you know how films are done. You don't, sometimes you start a movie, you don't even know the end, you don't know everything. But I'll just summarize that it's telling stories about how rich people also suffer. They
Yeah.
suffer in various ways, not just financial, emotionally, especially.
Mm.
Most rich people suffer emotionally. And that is why you can find a rich person having a mental health issue because it's not all about money. There are so many other things that goes with one's peace and happiness. So sometimes you find a poor person that is even happier than a rich person.
Mm.
So it's just trying to tell us that some rich people, with all the millions and the millions of pounds or dollars or whatever in their bank, they can go into their bedrooms and also cry. They have issues as well. It's not all rosy for them. That's the summary.
Okay, thank you very much. I would say you have an A1 plus 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 in this one.
Thank
So
you.
someone sent a message, Kola Adedokun. Congratulations on your birthday. I wish you a long life. I wish you long, healthy life. They didn't just wish you long life, they wish you long, healthy life. Thank you, Kola Adedokun. It means you're actually watching the program. I really appreciate that. I'm not going to bother you too much, but I want to poke nose into your own life, your private life. So,
Okay.
and look at it and say, celebrity, do they have tears in their own life or they have it all rosy? Someone was asking me, do celebrity goes to toilet? Yes, everybody goes to toilet. Everybody have issues in their
They do.
life. Your love life.
Okay.
Are you in love?
Look at my face, you know I'm in love.
Okay. So I won't go there anymore then. I won't want you to tell us too much about it. Yeah. So, and what do you have in the pipeline?
What I have in the pipeline after COVID is we're still trying to push, as one of the challenges I mentioned
Ali?
about movies. Yeah, we're still trying to push my London Slave. But apart from that, I have loads in the pipeline because my plan is to at least release 2 movies every year. So
That's very hard.
once COVID, which is hard, I know, but at least we'll make it one. So I'm even overdue for one until COVID came in.
Yeah.
But one main thing is for us to push out My London Slave because so many people have not seen it.
Yeah.
And as a first time production as well, I'm not really rushing things. I'm taking my time to understand the marketing bits of it first. But once that goes out, something will be coming out soon from the stable of Record Productions.
Okay. Is he on CD yet? Is he on DVD yet?
No, it's
Okay.
nowhere yet.
It's nowhere.
It was only shown in Nigerian cinemas. It ran for a few weeks in Nigerian cinemas, and that's it
And it's
for
not on
now.
YouTube either.
No.
Okay. So you're not giving us the opportunity to watch it then.
What I will do is once it's in any of the platforms,
Yeah.
I'll send out
A
the
signal.
details where you'll find it.
Okay. Because I'm sure a lot of people will be dying to watch that film. You know some songs you listen to and then the song is gone and the chorus of the song is still ringing in your head. This London Slave film, the whole thing is still ringing in my head. It's a sweet sour story. Sweet
Thank you.
sour, sweet sour. The best of both worlds. You feel pity for the lady in question, and then you are enjoying the film. You can't say, "Hey, stop it! I don't want to watch this abuse anymore." But you want to watch what is going to happen next.
Exactly. In fact, people finished it and were asking me where is part
Part
two.
two. I actually asked question
Even
part
those
two.
that cried were asking where is part two. Or when is part two coming out? I
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
you're going to release part two.
yeah,
So
yeah,
them
yeah.
hopefully.
It's not going into series by any chance, or will it go into series?
For now, I'm not sure.
Okay,
But we never
okay.
can tell. I
You
don't
never
know
can
what's
tell.
gonna happen.
Okay. Or that kind of film can be sold to airlines
Yes, we have that
because
plan as well.
airline will buy it like now, especially if the right people at the airline watch the film. They will say, no, 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 we watch this film. They probably write you a check today and say, let's monopolize the washing on our plane so that no other airline will take it because that's how good it
Thank you.
is. Yeah. And the post production, was it done here?
It was done in Nigeria.
Okay, it was fantastically done as well. And I
Thank you.
really appreciate all the actors there. How did you put all the actors in that film together? Is your first one challenges in putting them together, especially when it was part here, part done in Nigeria? Do you have to keep flying to Nigeria, coming back, going back and forth?
No, that's the privilege we have with technology. And to be fair, I will also give credit to the writer. She was the director as well, Toyimo. She directed it, and she doubled as casting director as well. So she worked with her crew from Nigeria to get the Nigerian actors together, did casting, and yeah, it was basically working here and working there. So I give her credit for that. She did.
So none of you was in Nigeria for that film. You were not you didn't go to Nigeria for that film.
No,
Neither did
that's the
she.
beauty. That's the beauty about filmmaking in the
Oh,
24th
fantastic!
century.
I have to give her. I have to dock my hat for that woman. T.Y.
Beauty of
Moore.
filmmaking in
Right.
the 21st century.
Yes. Well, it's going to happen more and more, especially with the experience we have with this COVID-19
Exactly,
now.
because look at us, we're chatting as if we're in the same room. So that's it. That's the way. That's the way to go.
And you know what we're planning? Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll let the cat out of the bag on this one for you to know.
Okay.
We, the churches normally bring artists from Nigeria, singers from Nigeria, and
Okay.
we've actually devised a situation now that the artist will be in Nigeria, right? Somewhere
Okay.
in Nigeria, and the musician, the band, will be here, and the artist will
Wow.
be singing in Nigeria. The people will be beating the drum here and doing the guitar and all the other things, and she will be
You
the
see.
artist will be singing to the song, and the people in the church here will be looking at the video and dancing as if the artist is here.
See?
Yeah.
Wow. That's it. We're all going into virtual reality now on all sectors.
The advantage of COVID-19, maybe.
Of course,
Yeah.
we've
Because
learned
this
a
one,
lot now. All the challenges we thought we had, things we thought we couldn't do. Because who will believe that everyone could work in their homes? Look at, for nearly 2 months, we've been working from home and nothing has gone wrong, apart from, yes, those maybe site workers, but a lot of things have worked.
so when you were working from home, did you suppose sometimes you're supposed to be working, but you are in bed taking some nap?
Um, well,
Well, I don't want you to answer because your boss
even
might be
even in
watching.
the office, even in the office, no. But they know. Even in the office, sometimes they don't even encourage you to sit all day
Yeah.
because it's not even good for your health.
Yeah.
So you sit down, you get up, you go grab a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, a bottle of water. It's allowed. Then you have your lunch time. At least you have 1 hour lunch. So if you want to get a nap, why not? You plan everything using your 1 hour.
The only bad thing is that the kids are home now, so there's no way that you're working from home and then the love of your life decide to pop in from work and then run for you, and then before you realize it, the clothes is off and you're in bed with him. But
No, you have
unfortunately,
to
the
know
kids
how
are
to
here now.
plan. You have to know how to plan it.
Anyway, I really appreciate chatting with you. I've been offered this one to show this one to you to appreciate and say happy birthday to you. Let's watch it.
Happy birthday to you. 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 Happy birthday to you.
What do you think?
It's amazing. Thank you.
We
Thank
have to
you.
say,
Heritage TV, thank you.
well, it's courtesy of your fans because a lot of people love you, they like your work, they appreciate the joy you bring into their life. I really want to say a very happy birthday to you. Mark Adebeshin sent you his personal birthday wishes as well. Who is the one that actually said, "Oh, today's Cordelia's birthday. Heritage, could you please do this program for Cordelia today?" And I said, "You have to pay us." He said, "Okay, send me your bank account." And he put a little bit of token into our bank account for this. And we really appreciate that.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
Mark, thank you for the things you're doing for us. We really appreciate that. You know, we need all the money at this time, and you're looking after us. Guys, I'm going to let Cordelia put in a last word before we go. What she wants to say to her fans and to anybody, any advice to anybody who wants to be and into movie production, especially Nollywood. In 2 minutes, you have the floor, Cordelia.
Thank you, everyone. I've been overwhelmed by prayers, good wishes, best wishes. I am very, very grateful. Thank you. Thank you. You've made my day. May the Lord bless each and every one of you in Jesus' name. Amen. Then back to anyone that is looking or has interest in going into acting or movie production. What I will say to you is just go after your dream, go after your passion. But don't look at it as something that you're going into because you want to become a celebrity. That is not the case. Or you want to go in there because you want to be a millionaire. That is not the case. But you know what? If it brings the celebrity life, so be it. If the millions start rolling in, why not? You have worked for it. But what I will say is, don't let anything draw you back. Don't let anything discourage you. Just go for it.
Okay, just go for it. Don't even let your weight, because of this COVID-19, a lot of people have been eating and putting so much weight. Don't let your weight draw you back, right?
We have
Just
plus size
plus
models,
size.
plus
Yeah,
size
yeah,
roles are
yeah.
there. So
As long as people don't go to size 99 during this lockdown. Someone was doing a shot. They do a little shot, bigger shot, and a massive shot of the side bump during the COVID-19 lockdown. Anyway, I would really want to say a very happy birthday to you, Cordelia, on behalf of every members of Heritage Television, both here in Nigeria, in Ghana, and Sierra Leone, where we've been able to spread our tentacles lately. We would like to
that's
say a
it.
very happy birthday to you. Wishing you long life and good health, like the gentleman said. And you never can tell. Maybe next year, when your birthday is on, you might be carrying a baby, COVID baby. You never can tell, innit? Yeah.
Don't worry.
Because,
We're going to plan that one.
okay. But don't write the script out of it, though. Yeah.
Don't write the script what?
Out of the Corona baby. Yeah. Corona
No,
baby.
no, no, no.
Don't
We're
write the
expecting a
script.
lot of Corona babies anyway,
Okay.
but not from here.
Guys, I really appreciate your staying with us. Until tomorrow, when either me or someone else will see you on the program. I remain to yours, Adi Thomas from Heritage Television. More programs are still coming in later on today, so I'm not going to say good night. But before I go, I have a very important question someone just asked me. Cordelia, Biafra, Nigeria, which one are you supporting?
Nigeria is one. I don't know of Biafra. I only know of one Nigeria, and that's what I'm supporting.
Okay, so do you want Nigeria to stay the same, or you want it to go, everybody go their own way so that everybody can be happy? Be
It
careful
is
with
not
your
my
answer.
place
You
to.
don't have to. You don't have to
It is.
answer.
It is not my place to
Okay,
say.
to say that.
But for now, it's one Nigeria. That's what I see.
Okay,
I'm not part of those taking the decision, so
okay,
I
okay,
have no contribution actually.
okay. You know what she's saying in essence? She's saying to you guys, bring it on. Whatever you bring on, that's what I'm gonna follow. That's what she's telling you guys. Until tomorrow, I'll say bye bye and don't have no nightmare. Bye.
Everybody in London, have you heard that Heritage Television has come up with something new? All your functions and celebrations can now be multi-camera live stream that was only reserved for the rich and famous. Having a function in London can be viewed clean and clear immediately from any part of the world. Trust Heritage TV to give you a better reach. Heritage Television also does photography that will make you the envy of all your friends and family. Heritage Television is the best. All your functions like birthdays, funerals, weddings, church anniversaries or harvest. Heritage Television is the master. We are in the heart of London with an ultra-modern equipped studio. You can call us on 020-800-46100 or email us info@heritagetv.co.uk or mobile 0734 1234 560. Heritage Television will do you proud.